Well, I'm back straight where I left off. It's June the 2nd. Today we're gonna go through the entire summer transfer window. Hopefully this is going to be a successful transfer window, as we definitely need to improve the squad. Hello folks, welcome back to Valencia on FM24 and welcome to my first transfer special episode of this save. We're gonna go through the entire summer transfer window all in one episode. Let's start by looking at the finances. We have around 30 million overall balance. We have a transfer budget of around 10 million. That's not that great, but we do have a good wage budget. Now I do have some transfer arranged, no less than 4. 3 of them will join us on a free, but we did pay some money for this guy, Luca Lipani, a 20-year-old deep lying playmaker from Sassuolo. 3 million, that can go up to 14.25. Yes, lots of ads-on. He's a deep lying playmaker. He's going to be backup to Hugo Guillamon. We've signed an 18-year-old winger from Chelsea, Frankie Runham, on a free. He's not good enough. I don't think he's ever gonna make it into the first team, but he can help out the B squad and maybe we'll turn a profit on him in the future. Marc Guiu is an advanced forward coming in from Barcelona, 19, on a free, complete forward with great attributes for his age, a fairly professional personality, which is great. He likes to shoot with power and tries first time shots. That's impressive for a 19-year-old. Good finishing, good first touch, good physicals and decent mentals for a 19-year-old. And the last one, Odson Edward, 27 now, in his prime, from Crystal Palace, another advanced forward that comes in on a free. He can also play as an inside forward on the left. He's going to be back up to Hugo Duro. He has a spirited personality, which is not bad. I believe the guy, yes, it's inconsistent, but he enjoys big matches, so that's a big plus. Not that great for a 27-year-old, I know, but his finishing is decent. He has some pace, some acceleration. Could have been better. Like I said, he's a backup. We'll probably look to move him on in a year. Maybe he will be great for us and eventually get to be a regular starter, but I don't think so. So we have this guy out on loan. I showed you his profile 2 episodes ago, out on loan to Sporting. Is he better than Canizares? Canizares is now 23. Maybe I should look to sell him if I can. He joined us. When did he join us? In January, right? I don't know if we can sell him just after 6 months, but I'll try and keep Diogo Calais as the backup. So let's remove Canizares for now. This is a youngster. On the left we have Gaia and Patrick Dorgu. Jesus Vasquez is another guy out on loan. I'm gonna try and move him on a permanent deal. Gaciorovski is going to be that emergency backup on the left. In central defense we have Sengoskar and Gaciorovski on the left, and on the right, of course, Diakabi and Mosquera. This is where the problem is. We have Randall Correa and Mosquera as the third option, so we do need a backup to Randall Correa. Either a youngster, a good youngster like Patrick Dorgu, or I will take an old player with a good personality to have as backup to Randall Correa and to have him as a mentor. In midfield we have Guillamon and Lipani that's gonna come in July. Kyoba can play there, Diakabi. As the advanced playmaker, Javiguera and Naipan, I guess, or maybe Kyoba, I'm not sure. And as the central midfielder on attack, Almeida and Kyoba. Yes, Emil Højlund can play in midfield as well. And we have this 20-year-old that I'll probably just demote to the B squad. This is where our problems were this season with our wingers. Diogo Lopez and Osman didn't really play that well. I want to sell Lopez. I'm gonna keep Osman, but as a backup, and I'm gonna look to sign a better inside forward on the left. On the right, I want to keep Fran Perez. Yes, I do. I'm not sure about Salamakers, if I should keep him or not. Up front, I'm still counting on Hugo Duro. The guy scored 40 goals last season. Osman can play there if we need him to. Edward is gonna be back up to Hugo Duro. And this guy who's out on loan with Brøndby, we've signed him from Brøndby last season. He had another decent season for them. He has some decent attributes, a decent personality. Anyway, we need a better winger than Fran Perez, a better inside forward than Osman, and a backup to Randall Correa. These should be our top priorities for this transfer window. And I believe in order to do that, we need a big sale. And we do have a few wanted players. Sengoskar, yes, he was wanted by Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle. Diakabi is no longer wanted. Gaia is wanted by Al Hilal. I don't want to lose Jose Gaia. I don't want to lose our legend. But if they come up with 110 million, I'm going to let him go. That's for sure. Randall Correa recently signed a new contract. He has a minimum release clause of 100 million now. Hugo Duro is wanted by Wolfsburg. That's not gonna happen. They don't have enough money to buy this guy, even though he's valued around 40 something million, 60 million. If somebody gives me 60 million for Hugo Duro, I'm gonna let him go. In the meantime, let's take a look at our short list, because I do have a bunch of players here. So let's look for a right back. Okay, this guy from Sturm Graz seems decent enough. He's natural on the right, he can also play on the left. Wing back on defend, wing back on support. Dribbling 10, crossing 12. Decent backup, fairly determined personality 25. Fair amount of pace 17. He's determined. I think the guy will want to play a lot. Pablo Maffeo from Brentford, ambitious personality, 27-year-old, decent player, 51k per week at Brentford, too much money. James Justin, 27 now, no. Kyle Walker Peters, 28, not bad, complete wingback, scout reports. Consistent performer, okay. He could be a decent backup, but I don't know if we can agree with Nottingham Forest. He's quite expensive. Let's talk to Director of Football. All roles. Max Aarons, too expensive. I'm not gonna even try to scout him. This guy from Young Boys, 23-year-old, yeah, let's scout this guy. And Adam Marusic from Lazio, 32-year-old. Yeah, I'm gonna scout this guy, see what his personality is all about and all, and I might sign this guy. His wages are way too high for us. Well, okay then, Lewin Bloom could be a useful player for us, a balanced personality. To tell you the truth, he looks like Cáceres, and I didn't really enjoy having Cáceres around. He's wanted by Aston Villa, Brighton and Milan. Close to full potential, enjoys big matches, fairly consistent performer. Let's take a look at that other dude, this guy. Let's take a look at the scout report. He is much better, doesn't enjoy big matches. However, we are going to use Correa as first choice, so let's ask the agent about this guy. 12 to 15 million, 30k to 45. No. Sengoskar set for a move to Atletico Madrid. He just signed a new contract as well. His minimum fee release clause is now 109 million and he earns 42.5k per week. He's not going anywhere. Okay, let's take a look at scouted players. By the way, I don't want to use players in range. I like to take a look at players that my scouts already found, because that's why they're there, to do their jobs. 1/4 would be an amazing player to have. What about this guy? Really determined. He's 30, not on high wages, plays for Strasbourg. Would be a practical signing. He would be long throws 17. I should buy this guy only for his long throws. And I think this is the right guy to sign. Let's ask his agent. You keen on signing this guy? Okay. He's willing to cut down on his wage demands. I'm thrilled. Let's try and make an offer. 2.5. Another 2.5 after 50 games. He's not gonna play for his national team, that's for sure. Profit 14 million. For crying out loud. 5 million. Another 5 after 50 games. 3.4 in 2 installments. No, I'm gonna remove this. 6 installments. Okay, now we're doing things. We're moving the wheels. Yes, let's negotiate with this guy. Squad player. That's fine. 28k. He's not gonna want 20. Yeah, let's adjust the budget again. How about 23? 28. He's not budging from that. Fine, 28. We really need this guy. And he has a good personality, so he's welcome to the club. What do I do here? So Stefan Bajetic is going back to Liverpool. We don't need him anymore. He improved a little bit while he was here. He had 10 appearances for us. Juan Casares, like I said, can fuck off. Salamakers. I think I'm gonna have to loan this guy once again. It's pretty frustrating when you see other teams making offers for players that you wanted, like Francesco Pio Esposito from Inter was on my shortlist. He's a French player there. Manchester United want to sign him. Tottenham in offer for Gilmore. Hugo Duro signed a new contract, so did the 16-year-old Diogo, who came in through our youth system. Yes, now he has a release clause of 140 million. That's great. Wanna offer out Diogo Lopez. He's open to speaking to other clubs. Can I get rid of Lucas Canizares and keep that other guy? Let's see. He recently signed. We still get that message because we signed him in January. What about this guy? His contract will run out next year, so let's offer him out. Yeah, we're not gonna get too much money from our B squad. Let's move on. Well, there you have it. The 30-year-old Frederic Gilbert is our new backup right back. It's the 1st of July and we have our 5 new signings. Luca Lipani, the defensive midfielder, backup to Guillamon. Frederic Gilbert, what a good player we have. 30-year-old, fairly determined, decent backup. I'm happy with this transfer. We have Marc Guiu, 19-year-old striker, decent attributes. Odson Edward, decent player, can play as an inside forward. That's great actually. We do need an inside forward. He's actually a squad player, 41k per week. And Frankie Runham, a former player of Chelsea, decent 18-year-old with some potential, balanced personality though. Let's send them to learn Spanish. Well, we have some released players here, including Isco from Real Betis, 43 now, but his physicals are really poor. No, thank you. What about the 22-year-old from Real Madrid? He's left-footed, natural on the right. Let's offer him a trial, 2-week trial. In 2 weeks you can find out everything there is to know about a player. This guy from Real Sociedad, no. And I'm gonna take a look at this guy from Sevilla. Okay, he doesn't look too bad. Let's offer him a trial, 2 weeks. Wanted by Albacete, okay. Well, speaking of release players, let's ask the director of football to suggest some for every single position. Okay, we have a lot of suggestions here, so I'm gonna try and bring all of them on trial for 2 weeks. Well, this guy would have been great. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to join us on trial, and he doesn't want to sign for us because we don't have the financial muscle, see, to be able to meet his contract demands. Maybe he's right. Anyways, there were some others that rejected us, but most of them decided to come, including Emre Mor. If you don't know, this guy used to be a wonder kid back in the day. He has some decent physicals, good dribbling, good first touch. We'll wait a little bit and maybe we'll gonna sign him. Last time at Fenerbahce, he had a decent season here, a good average rating. Yeah, he was a wonder kid back when he was playing for Dortmund. Now he's 27. Anybody else that stands out? This guy is not good enough, that's for sure. Last time at Wigan. Well, out of nowhere, Al Ahly decided to make an offer for Jose Gaya, 58 million up front, with 22 million in free installments and another 21 after 50 games. He has a release clause of 100 million. The potential value would go to 102. I know he wants to join them, but I'm gonna reject it because I want 100 million up front, or at least 90. So there you go, rejected. He's probably gonna moan about it. Jesus Rodriguez blames Lone Club for not meeting player targets. Well, at least the guy is not blaming me. Yeah, we need to talk to Gaia and set a transfer value for him. The finances, yes. Let's see. 100 million. All right, that sounds good to Jose Gaya. So if they come back with 100 million, I'll be forced to let him go, even though I don't want to, but we could really use the money. Now the loan players are back. Alberto Mari, Jesus Vasquez, these are some players that I want to sell, so we're gonna offer them out. Yeah, he's open to speaking to other clubs, so that's fine. Alberto Mari, sorry dude, you have to go. 2.5 unspecified. Okay, I think I'm gonna promote this guy that was contracted to Brøndby and we loaned him back to them. I think I'm gonna promote him and loan Højlund. Deportivo La Coruña wants Højlund on loan. Let's take a look at their facilities. Training facilities, good. Okay, I'm gonna accept this. Yes, wait a minute. Can play again, okay. Cannot be terminated, can be recalled. Yes, I have no problem with these loan options. We have some offers for Munoz. He wants to sign for Girona. I'll tell you what, I'll accept this one, reject the other ones, offer him out again for 1 million. Maybe we can start an auction for Munoz. Okay, only 455k for Jesus Vasquez. I'll accept it. And I'm gonna offer him out again. 1 million. Okay, we have 1.2 million from Body for Mary. I accepted that. Let's offer him again for 1.7. Sometimes it works. You can create a sort of auction for your players. Well, alrighty then, now we have some offers for Diogo Lopez. His transfer value, it's around 28. He wants to go to Sevilla. No, I'm gonna ask for 10 and no profit, percentage 28.5. fine, 8.5. Strasbourg don't have the financial muscle to buy this guy. Percentage of next sale 25. I'm gonna reject it because we have 8.5 from Lyonnais. Next sale 25, 10. Okay, you can go to Sevilla, mate. So I'm gonna reject this one from Lyonnais and I'm gonna offer him out again for 12 million. 12.5, there you go. Come on, let's start an auction for this guy. Well, this was unexpected and something that I really didn't thought it would happen. Ibrahim Osman won the signing of the season in La Liga. Well, I guess they take into account the transfer fee as well, because he's one of the cheapest. 4 goals, 3 assists in 29 appearances. Not such a great average rating. That's just not good enough for me, but whatever. Well, finally, the board wants to improve the youth facilities. I kept asking and they said no. Yes, do it, you jackasses. Okay, 6.25. We do have state-of-the-art training facilities. We're gonna get state-of-the-art youth facilities, exceptional academy coaching, and exceptional youth recruitment. Mari is gone for 1.2 million. That's not too bad. I mean, let's just get rid of some of them. Let's take a look at some of these players that we have on trials now. So we have a central defender, a 31-year-old, balanced personality, wanted by Monza. They can have him. Oriol Busquets, I heard of this guy. Is he a former Barca player? Yes, he is. Squad player and can still improve. He's 26, fairly determined. Deep lying playmaker on defense. I don't know. We have Lipani as a backup. Last time he played in Portugal. Decent average rating. Maybe they couldn't afford to give him a new contract. Do I want to sign Oriol Busquets? Can play in midfield, central midfielder on attack, long shots only 10. His passing is decent. Stamina 11, acceleration only 12. Can you play as a box to box? Not really, no. Maybe I'm gonna sign him. Danny Carvajal, but we already signed a new right back. Perfectionist personality. My word, this guy would be great as a mentor. Just for 1 year. Let's remove this. Squad player. 12 months, that's fine. Only 7k per week. No problem, mate. No problem. You can stay here for only 7k per week. I'm happy if you stay here. Okay, we have ourselves a real mentor then. Peter. He's Spanish. Okay. A Spanish player called Peter. Balanced personality, 22. Lack of determination can hinder him in certain situations. Well, he enjoys his big matches, but he is not determined. Wanted by Almeria. He's left-footed, but he likes to play as a winger on the right. No, I'm not gonna sign this guy. I think that's about it. I don't want to sign this guy either. I thought we had a decent striker here. Aziz Yakubu, good physicals, nomadic striker, pressing forward. Can play as an inside forward as well. Ivan Caballero, 41-year-old Angolan. No. That's about it. Maybe I'll sign Emre Mor. Squad player in his prime. Consistent performer. Plenty of international experience. You know what, let's approach him. Yes. Squad player, that's fine. 22k minimum fee, release clause of 42. Can you sign for only 18? 20. 19? Okay. Okay, I'm happy with Carvajal in this guy. Augsburg declares interest in Diego Lopez. Will make an offer for crying out loud before he signs for Sevilla. Liverpool are making an offer for Anel Ahmedovic, good player. Sampdoria make Emre Mor offer. Dude. Fucking Sampdoria, man. Well, this guy left the club for 250k. We have 700 for Munoz from Elche. Elche just got promoted. I'm still trying to upload a couple of players. Vasquez is gone for almost 500,000. Okay, let's make a comment. I wanted to wish you the best of luck in your next step. That's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, mate. I just didn't need you anymore. Finances, great. Let me just... Still can't ask for more money. Maybe because we do have a transfer budget. let's try and increase our percentage. We have 95% right now. They should increase it to 100 because we have money in the bank. Okay, the trials are over. Emre Mor should join us, but not Sampdoria, because we're playing in the Champions League. Sampdoria got relegated in real life, right? Maybe they came back in Serie A. Let me see. Yes, they are back in Serie A. So maybe I should offer him what he wanted, 22k. That's 3 more k. Come on, we can afford it. Yeah, let's give him 22. So Danny Carvajal joined us, 3-star ability player. That's great. 33-year-old with still some decent attributes, decent physicals, great personality. He's gonna be a decent tutor for us. Squad registration. Whoa, I need my backup goalkeeper. What's happened? 25 players? Wait, why do I have to register? I thought under 21s don't need to register. Maybe we won't have to at the end of the transfer window. We don't need to register Diogo Lopez. And this guy should go out on loan. He's 20, he should play regular football. Let's offer him out. Let's remove him. That's all. Let's move on. Okay, Diogo Lopez is about to sign for Sevilla for 10 million and 25% from his next sale. He's gonna come back and haunt me. I just know it. He's gonna score against me. Sevilla just hired the new manager. Okay, how much money do we have now? Almost 12 million, and I can increase it, right? Okay, to 18 million, that's more like it. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna wait to see if Emre Mor will sign for us. If not, we're gonna look for a right winger. Okay, our transfer revenue percentage has been increased to 100%. This guy refused our trial offer and our contract offer because we didn't have the muscle to offer him a contract. What about now? He wants to be an important player for the club. How about just a regular starter, dude? Important player, that's fine. How much money? Yeah, that's too much money, and 20%, that's not gonna happen. Is he worth it? Not really. He has some decent attributes. He's fairly ambitious. Played for Napoli. I know he did. I could get this guy in and sell Kyoba, who I thought about the transfer listing. Andre Almeida, it's injured again. Do I wanna waste 86k per week on this guy? Do I? That's a little bit too much. Apparently no. Let's remove this. Let's offer him 64. 105, are you kidding me? Are you insane? Yeah, walk away. The trials are gone. How much money do you want? How much money do you want? Squad player, 11k per week. That's so cheap. And he's not bad at all. Wanted by Osasuna. Only 11k per week. Dictates tempo, tries to play out of trouble, brings ball out of defense. But I do like Luca Lipani as a backup here. Busquets, it's better, it's in his prime. Only 11k. Do I loan out Luca Lipani for 1 season, get Oriol Busquets to play backup to Guillamon? I think that's the plan. Yeah, he's not asking for much. A contract length of 4 years, decent release clause. Yes, I'm gonna offer him a contract. Now Torino are offering a contract to Emre Mor. Dude, just sign for us already. Here, 160, you can have 1 million. There you go. Let's go already. Well, we got 2 more players in. Oriol Busquets signed for us. Let's train him as a deep lying playmaker on support. Why not? And ask Gerard to welcome him. And Emre Mor also decided to join us. He rejected the contract offers from Sampdoria and Torino. Let's ask Sengo's card to welcome him. Okay, let's take a look at squad registration. 25 players in. Oh my word, Odson Edward. Wait a minute. Okay, I can add him. Maximum of 23 outfield players. Oh boy, we have a problem here. We need to sell somebody. I'm gonna leave out Mark Furado, get Canizares in. Yes, so now we have 3 deep-lying playmakers. I am thinking about letting go of Kyoba. Lukalipani can play here and he can play as a central midfielder on attack. His jumping reach is 17, that's impressive. That's really impressive. We have Fran Perez and I believe Emre Mor. Yeah. He's left-footed, plays better as an inside forward, not as a winger. His crossing is only 7. So I guess I'm gonna use him as an inside forward when he's going to play. We have only Osman and maybe Emre Mor here. Edward can play here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this guy up to Valencia. I'm gonna nickname him just Oscar. That's all. Yeah, he is a decent player to have around. Shadow striker. I'm gonna train him as advanced forward. So I guess I need a backup here, or maybe an even better player than Osman, and I would be happy with it. However, like I said, Edward can play here as an inside forward, and Hugo Duru. If I sign a new player, somebody will have to leave the club, and it's probably going to be Kyoba. Okay, let's take a look at our shortlist here. Look for an attacking mid. Oh, okay, we have Shoulder up here who wants to join us. Too expensive. This guy would be great, and he has a resolute personality. We all know he's going to be great. Too expensive though. What about somebody that's not that expensive? This guy from Sampdoria, Pedrola. He's a winger though. He's right-footed, so he's actually an inside forward. 21-year-old, would be a terrific signing. Let's ask the agent. And he's Spanish. 19 to 24. Too much money. Oh boy, let's try and make an offer. How about 10 million? No. Another 5. International appearances. Another 5. 30 million, yeah, fuck off. I just cannot afford anyone from my shortlist here. Caden Gordon from Liverpool, no. We have an unhappy guy here at Granada. Okay, he's decent, fairly loyal, right-footed, winger here, inside forward here. 14 million, you're mine, mate. You're mine. I'm gonna ask the agent first. 43, okay. Okay, he's willing to negotiate his wages. Make an offer. Yeah, 40 million upfront, fine. He has less interest in joining Real Madrid or us? Real Madrid, right? Maybe because they're willing to offer him a squad player contract. We're gonna offer you a regular starter, that's fine. 40k, you can have it. Just sign for us. Oh, for crying out loud. Now Real Madrid made an offer. Oh, I believe they're gonna get him. Even though the guy was less interested in speaking with them, I'm afraid he's gonna join them because money talks. Okay, this guy's agent came to me saying he wants to join us to play in the Champions League, but Sampdoria are asking for too much money. I do want this guy in. I do. He's 21. Just like my scouts say, he would be a terrific signing for us, but Sampdoria wanted what, 30 million? Let's just see if that guy from Granada chooses us over Real Madrid, and maybe I'll come back and make an offer for this guy. Well, I told you, money talks. 100k per week offer from Real Madrid, and the guy of course went to them. But if we take a look at the scout report, the guy doesn't enjoy big matches, so maybe it's better this way. Anyway, how much can I increase my transfer budget to 16 million? Let's go back to the short list. There was that Spanish dude from Sampdoria, right? Let's try again on this kid. No, I'm gonna give you 12 million up front, 50 leagues, another 5, 30 international appearances, another 5, and wait, can I do this? Yes. Well, Raul Fernandez, thank you, dude. He would be a fantastic addition, and we're prepared to start work on a potential transfer. Thank you, mate. That's awesome. Let's hope the board makes that transfer. And if that happens, I guess we'll have to look to sell someone. This would be a good addition, but too expensive. But they've done it. 24 million. Who will handle what? My director of football will handle the contract negotiation. Dude, I wanted to do that. 58k per week. Optional contract extension. 73 million release clause. Okay, that's fine. Let's hope he will accept that. Hugo Duro is out for 1 and 2 days. Kyoba 3-4 days. I guess I'm gonna sacrifice Kyoba. Okay, it happened. Estanis Pedrola is our new inside forward on the left, as he's right-footed. Regular starter. I agree, judging by his physical attributes and his technical ability. Yes, and he can play in other positions as well. Right, welcome to the club, dude. Ask Gerard to welcome the guy. Let's see about squad registration though. We're in trouble now. Okay, let's see what are we going to do here. Somebody needs to be sold, that's for sure. Or do I loan out Oscar? No, I don't. I need Oscar. Oh boy. Kyoba, dude, Oriol Busquets. Can you do a decent job on attack? 10 long shots. He will be only a backup, so I guess I can use him in this role and sell Kyoba. Or maybe use Lipani. So, I'm sorry dude, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice you. Ask agent about some interest. Nothing I can do, there's no interest. Let's offer him out first. He's open to speaking to other clubs. That's good. So let's remove him and register Estanis Pedrola. So ladies and gentlemen, unless we get a spectacular huge transfer offer for one of our players, I think we're done with transfers. Let's hope we can get rid of Kyoba. Let's quick pick. And I'm gonna use Diakabi, Giramon, Gera, Naipan, okay, not Almeida because he's lacking sharpness. Pedrola is gonna make his debut, so is Emre Mor. Okay, and Duro up front. We have Fran Perez injured. Let's send Højlund to the under-19s because he's out on loan. We have some players available for the B squad. So we're gonna go through this match. Okay, let's give some numbers here. 11 to Pedrola and Oscar. Let's give you 25. I'm gonna stop the episode after this match. I'm gonna go through it quickly. I'm just gonna show you some key highlights here because the episode took long enough, and like I said, we're probably not gonna make any more transfers. I'm just gonna wait for a transfer offer for Kyoba, and that would be it. Sengoskar, 6 minutes in, we get our first highlight. He's Gilamon. Javi Guerra. Good ball to Hugo Duro. Of course, Hugo Duro had to score the first goal of the season, but maybe he was offside. The goal stands. We're 1-0 up. Hugo Duro scored 30 goals last season with 24 of 23 in the league. He had a great season. 27 in his prime. We get a kickoff highlight. Come on, don't be a spectacular game. I don't want this episode to be longer than it needs to. Hugo Duro once again. Hugo Duro is through to make it too. He does. Just a minute later. And he gets himself a double here. Great job, Hugo Duro. What a spectacular start of the season for him. Gaia with a throw-in to Javi Guerra. And now here's Sengoskar. Back to Gaia. I haven't checked the team cohesion, but I believe it's fine. Hugo Duro gets his hat-trick. That's gotta be a record. It's 6 minutes, right? Last season away at Getafe, he scored a hat-trick in 7 minutes. Now it's just 6 minutes or maybe even 5. I'm not sure when he actually scored the first goal. The highlight started just after 6 minutes, so maybe it took a while to get to the point when he scored, around 30 seconds maybe. Anyway, 3 shots, 3 on target, all from Hugo Duro, a 9.3 rating right now. Great. Pedrola is having a great game in his debut. Emre Mor, not that great, 6.6 and on a yellow card. I should stop talking right now because I need to edit this out. 9 shots, 5 on target, 3-0 at half time. Yes, I'm happy with it. Emre Mor got back into the game. He has a good rating now, 7.1. Everyone is happy, everyone is chilling, everyone is playing all right. I'm gonna make some substitutions after 60 minutes. Okay, let's do it. Of course, we'll bring in the new players. Oriol Busquets replaces Naipan. Luca Lipani for Guillamon. Do I take off Hugo Duro? I cannot do that. No. I wanted to bring Edward in, but no, not yet. I cannot drop Duro right now. Having a storming game. I'll give Edward a few minutes, but not now. I'm gonna bring in Frederick Gilbert for Korea, so you won't get to see Danny Carvajal playing today, or maybe you will. He can do a decent job on the left as well. Here's Emre Mor now. Diakabi tries a through ball to Busquets. Gilbert. Diakabi. Here's Lipani. Lipani. I guess that's the way you say it. Lipani. Guerra tries a through ball to... Oh, Estanis does well there. Do we wanna call him Estanis? Oh, what a goal from Luca Lipani! That's how you set your mark. That's how you introduce yourself to your new club, with a great goal. Goal of the season contender here from Luca Lipani, the 20-year-old deep line playmaker. Oh my word, that was absolutely insane from this guy. And he's only 20. 4-0. Okay, 15 minutes remaining. Jose Gaya is doing fine, but I want to bring in Danny Carvajal, so I'm gonna bring him on the left side. Still can do a decent job there. And Edward up front for Duro. We're approaching the final whistle. Carvajal to Estanis, Javiguera. Nice movement of the ball there. Edward. It would be great if Edward scored. Here's Busquets to Estanis. Good opportunity. What's his last name? Estanis something. Pedrola. There you go. Estanis Pedrola. Here's Pedrola now. Back to Carvajal. Lipani. Heavy touch there. He recovers the ball. Busquets to Edward. Scored on his debut. I believe the referee is going to disallow this one. VAR is gonna check it, of course, but he did seem offside. No, the goal stands. Edward also scores on his debut. Great job, boys. What a great way to introduce yourselves to the club, to the fans. 5-0 away at Girona. Girona is newly promoted after they were relegated 2 seasons ago. Yeah, in real life, you know how good Girona are doing. Yes, you've blown them away. Great job, boys. Now, next episode, I'll be back after the transfer window. Like I said, there's no point in showing you guys the rest of the summer because we're not gonna make other transfers unless, like I said, we get a spectacular, huge transfer offer for one of our players. So next episode, Barcelona, yeah, we're definitely gonna be back for the game away at Barcelona and the Champions League game as well. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this transfer special episode. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down below. I'll see you guys for the next one.